So first let's check Python and pip. If you go to p here, you can check here like so. If do you have any Python versions? If you go to IDLD, you can open and try to run something. Let's say print hello world, and this means you have Python. Okay, the next thing you want to check is pip. Simply go into command prompt and type pip, and it will give you a message. If it comes like this, pip is not installed. If it comes like this, pip is installed. Now what to do if pip is not installed or Python is not installed, or let's say you have Python but no pip? So what can you do then is, it's actually simpler to reinstall Python than to change the existing Python. How can you uninstall Python? So first we go to control panel, we go to uninstall programs, search for Python over here, make sure you select the correct version number, right click and uninstall. This will uninstall the Python. While it's uninstalling, you want to search for the installer from which you install Python. Either you can go to Ctrl J, it will be here, but if you don't know, you can just simply search for Python org downloads. In downloads, instead of the latest, right now as far as I am aware, 3.12.9 has all the libraries intact where we can use with pip. Okay, after this is done, either you can just click on here, you can scroll down, Windows installer 64-bit, and it will install it. Okay, once it is installed, you simply double click on this, make sure tick. When you tick it here, you get pip. If you don't tick, you do not get pip. To put it simply, we are basically adding a path to the system. Then we click install. As you can see, now we do not have Python. If we go, it's installing. Okay, as you can see, so setup was successful. Close. Now we can see we have Python here. Let's say print hi, print subscribe, like, share, *5. Okay, so let's try another thing. /n, yeah, nice. So now if you go to cmd and now click pip, we get like this. This means pip is installed. So now to install any packages, we simply do pip install numpy, and numpy should be installed. As I already have it, I won't have any problem. Okay, next let's go install pycharm free version. Okay, now go to Chrome, search for pycharm. Okay, download pycharm. This is the paid version, professional licensed version. This is the scroll down free version. Yes, the free version is hidden down. Now you simply click download. It will just take a second to load this. Depending on your net speed, it will download. Okay, let it download. While it's downloading, let's also install Git. Search for Git. You can go to downloads, download for Windows. Since I'm on Windows, 64-bit Windows setup. This also will be downloading meanwhile. Okay, if it's downloaded, you can just click on here, click on yes, next, next, yes, next, 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 install. The same old process anywhere. Same similarity to Python. Click on here, make sure it says community, not professional. Community is the free version. Okay, so while it's installing, pycharm will also ask, say yes, and here we have pycharm. Next, 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 install, and let it slowly install. There, git is installed. Okay, okay, to check git is installed, simply go to command prompt and type git, and you should have that. Okay, now while pycharm is installing, let's go to our browser, go to github. Okay, you wanna go in this site. Here you wanna sign up if it's your first time visiting here. If you already have an account, sign in. Okay, I already have an account, I'll be signing in. This is my GitHub page. You can basically go here, click on new. Here you can create any repositories. This is like basically a cloud. This is basically the Google Drive of your code. Okay, generally how we can store photos on Google Drive, for code we can store our code in the GitHub. First, pycharm, you can make it public, access to everyone. Private, only people with link can access it. You can add a readme file, which is nothing but a markdown sheet where you can give instruction if it may be a bit complicated, and you created like let's say an open source app for others, and create repository. Okay, and here it is. So this is a repository where we can add files. Let us add one simple code here. Okay, now that pycharm is installed, let us go open it. Okay, so now in pycharm we have two ways. Either we can use VNV for Python, or we can use something called custom installation, aka our Python in Windows. So let's see, let's do one project for both. Okay, first if we go ahead and open pycharm, yes, allow access. Okay, skip imports. Here, this is the pycharm. I like to create a new project. This is the path of the project. Here you can choose any path, or I generally like to keep in my D block. Okay, so select folder. Here this is project VNV, aka this Python libraries and Python exist only for this project only, and you can also choose separate versions compared to the one downloaded in your system. If you want to use the one downloaded in your system, you have to go to custom environments. You have to basically now select your system path here, select existing, okay, Python, and here this is your system path, and click create. So first we'll do the VNV. Here instead of using the same version, let's try to open the latest version. Okay, so let's go with 3.0. Here it will take some time to set up. You can see update over here and here. this also finish, scanning index, etc, etc. Okay, I open this inside the D. I should have created like, wait, close project. Let me just delete this, remove recent project, remove new project. Let me just, okay, go to the we'll create, let's say, pycharm. Okay, here select folder. Now let's select 3.13 here. Okay, and there you go, we got it. Okay, so just wait it to load. As you can see, this is the local. So if I, let's say, install some library here, it won't mix up with the Python that I have here. Okay, it won't mix up with this. This is different and this is different. So let's go like new here, Python, let's say main print hi, and you can do whatever code you wanna run here. Okay, just generally wait till here, till this is completed. Now let us say you want to change the interpreter. You can go to settings here. Okay, you can come down to build execution and expector. No, wait, yeah. So in the settings option, go to project and project name. Here you have Python interpreter. If you select this, it allows you to change which interpreter we are using. Either we can use a new one, or if you want to add let's say show all here, you can add one, select existing, and with this you can add the one inside your system. So let us say in inside your system I have all the libraries installed in 3.12. select existing and you can choose the one in your system, or you can create a new one just for this project. Okay, apply, skip, and here are the libraries I have in my system. But if I go with this, I have no libraries. As you can see, I have all my libraries, and in this I don't. So depending on the project, you can keep different set of libraries here. Okay, like so. And now let's say I want to upload this to Git. Okay, so I have a main file. Let's write some code. N equals to int of input something, enter name. Okay, so now let's do for I in n. Okay, range of length of n. Okay, print, let's say wait, why would I name be integer? So let me just do that. For I in name length of n, let us say I want to print from n of 0 to I. Okay, so this should give me a code output. So let's say Minato, yeah, like so. Okay, right, so I have to do +1 here, I believe. So mina Minato, and like we can start from like 1 also. So minat Minato, yeah. So let's say we'll get our names like this. Okay, we have our code ready. Now you want to push it to Git. First, before you want to push it to Git, make sure you have a Git repository. So go to your GitHub account, go here, create one repository like so. Then next what you want to do is make sure the Git is installed in your system. How can you check? Well, it's actually very easy. Within Python itself, pycharm, you go to here, call the terminal, open, and here once the terminal is open, wait for it to load. Okay, type git. If it works, very good. If it doesn't work, there is also a simple workaround. You do the same things in the file explorer command prompt also. How can you do that? You can basically here copy path reference, okay, Windows E, okay, let it load. No, I don't need that. Okay, right. So here you can just Control V, enter. This is all the files in your Python. You can also just cmd type here, and it opens the command prompt in this location. Here also you can just type git, enter, and here also it will be registered. Okay, so there are two ways. Either you can do this way. I would say just opening the terminal is much easier. So now the first command we are supposed to do is called git init. Okay, we are initializing it in this local folder, so git init. Okay, either we can add a single file, let's say like git main.py, and it adds this file into the git. Okay, remember git is just a local thing in our own machine. It is entirely offline. We are not connected to the cloud yet. Okay, so if there is only one file, okay, very good, I can do git add main.py and done. Okay, so but what if I have multiple files? Okay, git add main.py. There you go. So now if you do git status, we can check what are the files updated in git and what are the files that are not. Okay, as you can see, my main file is updated. For example, I do some simple change here. Instead of name, I let's say do names. Okay, so now here if I do git status again, you can see it shows me I have modified the main.py and it's no longer updated. So yes, even if you change a single line, it will show that. For example, let's do this again, git add main.py. I'll just remove some empty spaces like so, and now if I check again status, it recognize these empty space lines also. So now let's just do git add main.py. Now what if I have 100 folders here? Instead of just main.py, let's say I have main1, let's say, okay, let's say I have 2, let's say I have 3. Then what you can do is to git add and dot. So all the files will be added at once. So let's say I do print of 1 here, and I do print of 2 here, and this is this. Okay, now if you do git status, it shows that I have modified these two. I haven't modified that. Instead of adding manually, if I just do git add dot represent everything within that folder, enter, and now if you do git status, as you can see, everything is updated. Okay, even the local, so let's say I created a directory, this is nothing but a folder, let's say file. Inside this file I have created a file, let's say 3.py, another Python file. Okay, now if you do git status, okay, right, I have to change it, right, it automatically adds. So let's do print 3. Now if you do git status, as you can see, we have modified it. it recognizes even it's inside a file, and you can also do the same git add dot, and even that will be added here, as you can see, file 3.py. Now how do we upload these folders, okay, these folders to our GitHub? Actually there are two simple ways. First thing is you can just use this copy paste, but there is no point in copy pasting if you don't understand it. So next thing you want to do after git init and git add is called git commit. Git commit are nothing but checkpoints, but before you commit there is a simple thing you have to do, that is log in with your GitHub account in your local git in this format. So let us do that. So here my so let me just come here, okay, here you want to type your email. So my email is this .com, and now you just want to control this and control V, enter, and there. Next you similarly want to update your name here, okay, so you just wanna go control V, global username, I like to keep, let's say, Minato, okay, there. Now let me just clear screen. Let's do git commit -m and first commit. Okay, commit are nothing but like checkpoints. It's a generally good idea to do checkpoints at every time we know the system works as expected. And also there is something called branch. First let us do one commit and then we'll learn what are the branches. Okay, so git commit, as you can see everything has been committed. Next, so what is branch? If you do git branch, it says we are in something called master branch. Let's say if you do git we are a branch let's say feature 1. okay, now if I do git branch, we can do git checkout to feature 1. so now we are in the feature branch. So as you can see, the green highlighted is the branch we are in, or the one denoted with star. So aka this is more like a simple different path options. Okay, every branch has its own code where we can uniquely develop different features, and last together we can merge them all. So I think for that we do git -- branch, okay, or something, right? How do we do that? So let us say in here let's say I have directory f1, so this is like here python, so f1, so print feature 1. okay, so let's do that. Next let's do another directory, no, so now let's do git branch, we are in feature, git add dot, everything is updated, git commit, okay, -m, and this is feature 1. okay, now let's do git branch master, no, git checkout master, okay, now git branch f2, git checkout f2, okay, and if you look at here, there is no f1 folder. So if I just go here directory f2, okay, here python file f2, okay, print of f string of f2. Okay, let me just close all this now. Okay, now let's focus here. Now if we do git add dot git commit -m and f2. So now if I do git checkout master, okay, we don't have f1 or f2. I have added f1 and f2 in branch of feature 1 and branch of f2, right? Now let's see how we can combine all of them. What you can do is in git merge, let's say fea feature 1, okay, git merge f2, why am I in vim? Okay, git merge f2. Okay, now all the branches are here, as you can see, f1 f2. Now you can just simply do git add dot git status to check. Okay, git commit -m all branches updated. Okay, now the next thing we do is something called remote connection, aka we are connecting this our offline local git to the online repository using this link. As you can see, this is the link which is also provided, nothing but a like a shell script link. Using this link we can remotely add this repository to here. So command goes like so, git remote add origin this, and when we do that, this is linked. And in order to like send our data from our system to GitHub, we use push. Okay, so git push -u origin main, that these files go over here. And let's say someone else updated this GitHub and you want to get them, you can use something called pull. Okay, so first let's push this. Okay, git push -u main okay, right, I have to create a main branch, I forgot. So in GitHub you can only use the main branch. So right, okay, origin exist. Okay, right, so instead of main, let's just do master here. Okay, so now we can just do push main. There, now it's uploaded here. Now just refresh. There, as you can see. Now let's say I changed some file name here. Okay, so let's go here. I like to edit inside here. So print feature 1, let's do print. Okay, I edited this in GitHub. Okay, now commit changes, as you can see. But now if you check here, we don't have it. So how to get that? You can simply do git pull, and that should update it here. Ta-da! And in that way you can use GitHub with PyCharm.